The Pixel 9 launch is back on track, but it hasn't exactly been a smooth ride. Early rumors suggested that the phone might be delayed because of overheating issues. However, a Google representative quickly stepped in to clear the air, confirming that overheating wasn't the problem. Instead, the delay stemmed from a different issue, a passive component in the device that didn't meet Google's internal standards for long-term durability. To address this, Google decided to delay the release and make necessary corrections to the affected units, ensuring they were up to par before reaching consumers. This was a precautionary measure to avoid any potential issues down the line. The original story dates back to March 28, 2025, when Google officially announced that the Pixel 9a would be available in stores starting in April. The new mid-range device will first hit the shelves in the United States, Canada, and the UK on April 10, followed by an expansion to Europe on April 14. A few days later, on April 16, it will reach India, Singapore, and Australia. As for Japan, its release is still marked as coming soon. With a starting price of $499, the Pixel 9 comes with several significant improvements across the board. It features the new Google Tensor G4 processor, a refreshed design, a 6.3-inch OLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate, and a dual-camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary sensor. Google is also boasting that it has the best battery life of any Pixel phone, a crucial selling point for anyone who values longevity on their devices. But the big question remains: why wasn't the Pixel 9a available earlier? Normally, Google opens up pre-orders right after announcing a new device. That didn't happen this time. Instead, the rollout was quietly delayed, with the official reason being a quality issue with one of the components that impacted a small number of units. However, leaks and early benchmark tests suggested there might be more to the story. One well-known tech leaker, TechOnTG, reported that the Pixel 9a might have been struggling with overheating issues, particularly around the camera area. Benchmark tests conducted on a prematurely released unit revealed that the phone had throttled its performance to just 61% of its maximum potential. Definitely not ideal for users who expect top-tier performance from their devices. While this news is a bit concerning, it also sheds light on Google's decision to delay the launch. As frustrating as the delay might be for fans eagerly awaiting the device, it seems to be a precautionary measure to avoid repeating past mistakes. For example, the Pixel 6 experienced some customer complaints due to its performance, and Google likely didn't want to risk another round of negative feedback. The situation is definitely a tricky one. A delayed launch could hurt the Pixel 9a's sales if the issues aren't addressed properly. Yet, the Pixel 9a still has a lot to offer. With its larger battery, high-refresh OLED display, and updated design, it has the potential to be one of the most competitive mid-range Android phones this year. For $499, it delivers a solid package that many users will find appealing, but concerns about limited AI tools and possible thermal throttling could undermine its success if Google doesn't get things right before the phone officially hits the market. Once the Pixel 9a begins reaching customers in April, we'll have a much clearer picture of whether Google's gamble on holding back the launch will pay off. If the company can resolve the issues and deliver a reliable product, the Pixel 9 could still emerge as a strong contender in a crowded mid-range market. However, if the problems persist, it could face tough competition from other phones in the same price range. For now, all eyes are on the Pixel 9a as it prepares to make its debut in April, with consumers eagerly awaiting to see if the wait was worth it.